Thanks for joining us here at WJZ Mornings. This is the WJZ Outback, where we had some rain yesterday in parts of Baltimore City. Other parts of the city, believe it or not, got nothing. So it really depended on where you were. Those storms, like I said, can be hit or miss. 5 miles down the road, they get nothing. And in your neighborhood, you could have gotten an inch or two of rain. That's the kind of scenario that we're looking at today, although with less rainfall totals. All right, here's a look at the pavilion near Lake Kinnamacuddy, and we are looking at kind of a murky shot right now, but Friday night we got a big night happening here as outdoor season happens, and they're showing Wicked out there. So hopefully it won't be wicked hot or wicked stormy. You just want to see Wicked itself here, and we're hoping for a good forecast, although there are some storms in the forecast here for Friday evening. So we'll watch them, like I said, hit or miss. Some places will be a hit, some places will escape without storms here Friday evening. So a few more showers and storms today. The thing with the summertime is the rain isn't distributed evenly. It isn't just one nice even batch of rain. These storms act like popcorn. You can get some heavier rainfall. In other spots, it's just a humid, quiet day ahead of us. So that's today. Tomorrow, maybe a morning shower. I do think it is the pick of the week. It's not a great week of weather, but tomorrow will be one of the brighter spots here, especially in the afternoon. And then Thursday, we got to watch Thursday closely. There could be some strong storms. You're saying, what in the world am I looking at right now? These are rainfall totals over the past about 48 hours. So you can see how there are pockets. This is what I'm talking about, hit or miss. A lot of miss and a few areas of hit. And then where you got hit, some of the rainfall totals were rather extreme. Dayton, 5 1/4 of an inch of rain. This is 3-day rainfall totals going back to Saturday and including yesterday. Over 3 inches in Rivera Beach. Essex in eastern Baltimore County, 2 3/4 of an inch of rain around there. Same deal in the Inner Harbor. Aberdeen, almost 2 inches of rain. Westminster, not as much, less than an inch. There's a lot of spots that had decimal points for rainfall here for the last 3 days. So it really depended on where you were, but some places made out really well with some of the rain. Just too quick, too fast. We are looking at that boundary that was activating those storms now down to our south. That's where all the major heat has been squashed. Watching some fog developing too out in Westminster. Visibility down to 0.8 of a mile. So we'll keep an eye on that. Could be some patchy fog during your morning commute here. Very soupy with the air. It's not extremely hot, but it is incredibly humid here this morning. That humidity will dip just a bit. That's the only dip we have for the entire week is tomorrow. So enjoy that while it lasts. Here's your future radar. The models have just been doing an awful job. I'm just going to be honest with that here. But the idea is that most of your heavier storms are going to be west and south of the city here for today. But a few showers may make their way into the O's game here this evening. The Cubs are in town here, finishing up a series of baseball here before the All-Star game next week. So we are looking at temperatures today in the low 80s, 82 Laurelville, 83 Windsor Hills, 84 in the Brooklyn neighborhood today. Low 80s northeastern Maryland. If there's a neighborhood that I'm pretty confident that dry weather would happen, it would be northeastern Maryland. South of there, though, no guarantee. And there's that chance of a shower. It's not a guarantee, but remember, with all that tropical humidity, if you do get a shower, it can pour on you pretty quickly. So just have that poncho available, and hopefully you don't need to use it. Thursday, I have my eye on Thursday. I tagged this as a possible alert day. We'll get more data in on this later today and tonight. Friday, some storms. Saturday, some storms. And Sunday, some sunshine.